mind. It's, I was like, yeah, it's so horribly photoshopped. It's slightly. She looks like a Ghostbusters villain,
She got sucked in when Lipo does
and then
wrong to you.
she's just an Omega level Karen on the right. Okay, that's better.
It's a unknown mutant, man. We should compare MM to the old one and the new one.
Yeah, mama's milk to some new milk, getting all milked up. You know
Speaking
what?
of milk,
You cannot look me in the face and tell me that Areola is a genuine Hispanic last name, because what? Like,
I thought it was Ariola. Ariola.
because why? Like, all right, you know what's the last name? You can't. It's not your. You can't control it. It's just like, why though? I'm
Listen,
sure there's a lot of that though. Anyway,
I was gonna say,
good people.
well, there's a lot of what Dicky or Roger Dicky. What's the other one? Dick. You know, last names out there.
Yeah, I feel like there's like more shining examples of like a name just sounding innocuous in your native tongue, and then in some other language, it's like, it's like taint pimple or something. And you're just like, hello, I'm Mr. Taint Pimple, and everyone's like, oh, okay.
I would literally name, if I had a read, if my last name was Dick, I'll make sure my middle name was Black.
Uh-oh. We uncovering some real truths here.
Mr. John Black Dick. Mr. John Black Dick.
Oh, man, you just own that, dude. That's the guy who tried to do the pole vault, and I mean, like, did that not count? Did he actually lose, or did that just count as a double bounce?
He was scraping on by. Where your dreams get crushed.
Cheating. He brought an extra pole.
He got eliminated. He brought his own pole to the match. He brought his. I'm drinking Milk the Poppy from Game of Thrones. If you guys know, I'm saying it right. Milk the Poppy.
Man, what Olympic sport would you excel at?
Oh, that's a good question. I suck at running.
I'm dropping that. Bomb. Putting you on the spot, Chico.
Pool. I'm a good swimmer. I'm a big fat guy, so I just kick in and paddle. What about you?
Shit talking. Shit talking.
We shit talking our way out of this one, aren't we?
Why?
Why the Thor cry? Why Thor is crying?
Why is he crying? You asked it like 3 times.
You're not supposed to know. We'll answer that question. We'll answer that question right after this.
Check it out, we on the scene with the dopest review show you ever seen. We got a hitman and his army, best believe, bringing you the heat, it's about to get crazy. The hitman and the undead, coming at you live. Spit 5 rounds, we won't compromise. Doing movies, games, and everything in between. Get ready, y'all, for the dopest review scene.
Man, I don't like that intro because you use my Ozempic face.
Oh,
embarrassing. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Roll.
Let me stop doing this. Give me a second. Hey, man, do we have a winner of our giveaway? The winner is you, the viewers. That's right, guys. It is time to officially announce the Deadpool and Wolverine giveaway. The thing you have to do, which is kind of tricky if you have a strong memory like an elephant, what you have to do is comment below. And you got to name the 2 first cameos that appeared. The first 2.
That's tricky because I don't remember if the Lucky Slots guy appeared first or if because I know he made like a pretty serious, like the audience went nuts.
Yeah, he turned video game remotes and playing cards into money. You saw that?
They were not expecting, bro. And they were like, "You're like, hey, didn't you play the Lucky Slots guy once?" And he was like, "There's only one Lucky Slots guy, motherfucker."
And everybody cheers, and it blows out the audio when you're hearing your headphones. You're like, "Oh, whatever." Yeah. This guy just like, the audio's so low, and then all of a sudden it kicks in.
The subtitles for you and for Gambit. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, guys, comment below the 2 first cameos that appear and which one's what your favorite cameo. We will randomly pick after that. So good luck, guys, and enjoy. We're going to release a video on it later on. So that's what you have to do. Comment the 2 first cameos.
Yep.
The camos. And you're wearing the Deadpool Wolverine gift pack. Have you seen the other gift packs? Yes, sir.
Wait, but
yes,
when you say cameos though.
Camos.
Oh yeah. Do you mean not
on the TV
having already been in? Yeah, like we haven't seen them in the Deadpool movies. That's pretty much what you mean, right? Like we know them from other franchises and stuff, but we have not seen them in Deadpool.
Exactly. The first one that you see, you go, "Oh my god," and then it's this one, and like, "Oh my god." And of course, Wolverine doesn't count. So, Wolverine is don't canto.
Because he's on the title.
Yeah, this excludes the X-Force and Yogi Bear and the girlfriend and all that. So that excludes all. So it excludes all of those
physical
people.
appearance.
Yes.
Because they do watch clips with Thor in them and the Avengers and
yeah, not people on the television. It's just physical. Right. Physical.
All right. All right.
Physical. So we're not gonna go beat for beat. We're not, because I'm not gonna be here for hours.
Yeah, I know y'all watched it twice.
I saw it 3 times. And I still don't remember what happened.
You know, this movie started better, had a better opening weekend than the previous record holder, which is, do you know what it was?
The Passion of the Christ.
Pasión de Cristo. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not funny. Sorry. Hey, get the switches right. That's not funny. What was it again?
Serio. Yeah. That was it.
Pasión de Cristo.
Wow, right? Oh. De Cristo.
Have you ever watched that movie?
No.
You're supposed to say no. I read the book. God. You're supposed to. Okay, we're not supposed to be mocking them. What are we doing here? Moving on. That's not what I meant. We love you guys. Oh, I can hear my eyeballs too low, too high. There we go. It's hero time.
Oh man, mix your shit.
I know, right? Mr. Mix Your Shit. We were there together. Mixing shit.
Holding hands.
My question is, exactly. There's a hole in the popcorn bucket for some reason. I don't know why. We'll get into that later. First reaction for me when I went to the theater, I was like, why was the theater empty? I was like, ah.
Yeah, I mean, but dude, 3D tickets were kind of expensive. You know what I just thought about, and I wish I didn't.
What?
Okay, so Deadpool's into pegging.
Oh shit.
And
Peggy
he has a
Hill.
healing factor. You see where I'm going with? It's like the first time every time.
It's like,
Mm-mm. Yeah, you can whatever bad dragon you want of that bad boy. It's like a glove every
shit.
time. Where's Ace Ventura? Like a glove.
I still remember the scene when he came out of the elephant. I was like, what the heck am I watching? He's like,
Please don't know how hot it is in those rhinoceroses.
I said that was a rhinoceros. Rhinoceros.
But also Lady Deadpool, it's the same thing.
Of course, guys, this is a spoiler heavy Deadpool review. If you have not seen it, well, sorry, 2 weeks ban is up, and that's your fault.
Yeah, dude, if Ryan himself is talking about it, like
Everybody, dude. What I commented too is like all this behind the scenes footage is leaking on or not leaking, but being posted everywhere. I'm like, dude, by the time the movie comes out, like all the we've seen them already.
During the Hot Ones, have you ever watched Hot Ones? To plug another channel, which is way very successful, so it don't matter.
The wing ones.
Yeah, it's so. By the way, the best episode is Paul Rudd. Like, oh, it's just so good.
We're gonna start
but to
eating
plug
the
that
whole Costco chicken. We're gonna start eating the whole Costco chicken. That's gonna be our channel. We're just gonna get the whole fucking plastic tray and just go up in there.
Costco ones. But Ryan and Hugh did one of those. During which, Hugh mentioned that the most pirated and the worst leak, the most pirated movie and the worst leak ever was Origins Wolverine, which was 2 weeks before the movie even dropped. The whole thing leaked online.
Oh shit!
And like 10 million people.
Damn.
So like the leaker was actually put in jail, and it's the only case of anyone being put in jail for leaking a movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're waiting for that big drop.
Yeah.
Not only that, you're messing with people's pockets. So you mess with the money, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
It's all about the Feria Holmes.
Mm-hmm. Fetty Wap.
You know what I hate? What I didn't hate. This is now is nitpicking. Deadpool was always
really
talking about Peter. You know what Deadpool always talks about is fucking changas, right?
Make Jimmy fucking changas. Yeah.
Where the fuck was the chimichanga?
I don't know. He like does
They
not
had a
eat
fucking shawarma at the end, bro. That's a missed opportunity.
I don't know. They were trying to do the Avengers thing.
Yeah, but you talking about chimichangas, and then we don't get no chimichangas.
Maybe it's chimichwangas.
You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to try the chimichangas here. We'll still do it. Don't worry. We'll get around to it.
Oh, but you know what, Serio? The one nitpick I had, and like, really, it's not a big deal. It was just kind of like I saw it happen, and I was like, oh, was that in the intro in the beginning?
Yes.
They didn't stay true to the first two movies because probably Fox was like, all right, do that. That's fine. Because it was Ryan had more control or say or whatever. And then Disney was like, no, this needs to happen this way. Was that in the intro credits, instead of like telling a story and then it was like his perspective and he was writing whatever he wanted for the credits, it was just like the actual people's names. And I was like, oh, this sucks. Like,
oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, in the first one, it was like directed by some rich, overpaid asshole. And like,
yeah,
like
the action star.
And then in the second one, it was the credits started right after Vanessa died. So it was all mopey and it was like some jerks and it was like all depressed. And it was him like writing the names. but this time it wasn't really a fourth wall break. But that's not to say that the intro was not fantastic. It just was, I was looking forward to that bit.
Yeah.
But
And
also, how was he killing people with like round bones? Like the fuck? Like, I threw it really hard. It like slashed into you. Like what? All right.
Another nitpick that I had was they keep doing the same thing that I fucking hate, man.
Yeah.
They start the action and then they stop and they go back, killing the freaking whole flow. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was your only gripe though. So if that's the only thing, then
They did it in all three movies. I'm like, why?
At least they were consistent there.
Yeah, but I was gonna say,
how I got here.
Before you jump into the action, when he comes out in the log and he goes, wait, like that, he could have said, all right, let me show you how I got here. And then you could do it there, I'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has started. Nothing has, you haven't got the point with the Wolverine.
But that, I think, is more his storytelling style.
To keep you engaged?
I think it's just, I guess, yeah. It's just the way that he likes to do it. Like, I don't know. It's a Canadian thing. Whatever.
Then I tell you in the theater, it's like, you hear me freaking muffled like, oh, bitch.
Yeah, but you didn't even have to, dude. I knew.
You're like, eventually it's going to happen. I'm like, I didn't know where, but like, dude, right in the middle when he got the claws out like that, I was like, oh, here we go. And it just stops. I was like,
oh.
Exactly. It was like, you're about to go bust everywhere and she just stops. So I was like, someone walks in, you're like, damn it.
You think of baseball and the cat walks in and the kid busts open the door.
What are you guys doing? I was like, I was there.
We're telling ghost stories.
You'll get more of that later on. Talk Daddy to me.
We're practicing church choir.
Sheesh, man. Yeah, that's what I hate, man. What was your funny bits? Like the whole movie, or was it, or it was dragging on too much with the comedy? What do you think?
Nah, it was where it needed to be. In fact, it landed a lot better. It landed a lot better this time than it did the last movie for sure. And like I haven't laughed at a movie, like actually verbally laughed, be like, LOL, like whatever. Like I haven't vocally fucking laughed in a long time. And the theater laughed, and like we got the shock parts, and we were all like, oh, like there were visceral reactions, and that's what you want.
I was gonna say, my coworker said he went to go see it at is it like a Regency or somewhere on in Thousand Oaks, right? So he was watching it, and then he was laughing, and all of a sudden the guy next to him is like, "Hey, can you keep it down?" Like trying to enjoy the movie. I was like, he's like, "What the fuck?" Like everybody's laughing, And then he's like, "I guess he's like,
doing it wrong.
Laughing. You're doing it wrong. You're ruining the movie theater experience." And then he said that he did it again, and then this guy got up and went to go tell the usher. And then the usher had to come in and tell him that, hey, we received complaints about you. I was like, what the fuck? It's like the first time I ever hear that. It's like, hey, you're being too rowdy type of thing. He's like, dude, I'm laughing with everybody else.
The Super Bowl. He goes from playing the Super Bowl to doing the
the arena football.
The heavy lifting for the movie theaters. Let it burn, Usher.
Let it burn. Let it go.
You know what I picked up more from this? I don't know. In general, I guess was that like, it was like an overall. It's an overall thing with Deadpool. Is like all characters in all the movies and comics, everything he's in, they're annoyed by him, and they can't stand him. And it's like really, I don't find him that unbearable. like I want to see somebody who's actually quick-witted, like match wits with him and joke with him, which you never see. Like
They will be
even
Spider-Man.
Wolverine is just like shut the fuck up. Like
I have to shut him
exactly
down quick.
Spider-Man.
I mean, those two would have a freaking blast going at each other.
Yeah, but Tom
Just-
Holland is just like awkward age energy. He's not clever or smart or funny.
I think Andrew Garfield would have get it. Right? And Garfield?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what he looked like. Like he was actually... He was not nerdy. He was cool nerdy, you know? That Peter Parker, that was his thing. But man, he still has the top. I think he's like has the top Marvel moment ever, dude.
Yeah.
With Gwen Stacy type of thing. I was like, yeah, it still hurts. I go on YouTube once in a while just to see if I could still feel that moment, and I still do. Still with that little hand, it's just like. Comment below if you guys want us to review the Spider-Man trilogies and the double Gs and all that. The OGGs. The
With
OG
the
Spider-Mans.
Homecoming, No Way Homie, and
then
No Way Homie Say Spider-Man.
The Tobys and the Andrews, and we do the whole Spider-Verse. How about that? We're gonna do the whole fucking just and rate them at the end.
Across the street from the Spider-Verse. Yeah, we'll do that one.
Across the street with the homies. Drinking a coil. Anyways, we're back to this. So yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, I just hate that point where the action was cranking up and like you said, throwing round bones, killing people, and then he had to fist up the other guy's ass, and no one's giving head at the same time. That was a good thing. We didn't bring our kids to see this. I don't want to explain it. What is he doing?
Yeah, like the 5-year-old kid.
Exactly, right next to her. Like, for what?
Yeah, there were like quite a few. I mean, I guess Deadpool's own kids watched the movie too. Well, one kid is 12 and the other one's like 2 or 1.
Really? Oh shit!
Yeah, they were. His entire family was in the movie.
Mm. Is he the one who cussed the kid pool?
Yeah, Kid Pool was his daughter, and then Baby Deadpool was obviously the baby. That's why when they meet Ice Pool, he's like, "Oh, you'll look out for Lady Deadpool. Like she's a killer. She just had a baby, but you cannot tell." Like, he's talking about their baby.
Oh shit! Really? I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
The lively Blake. What else? Let's get to the elephant in the room. The cameos.
Yo.
The camels. What was that part with the Sabretooth? Do you think it was too quick? And they picked the right Sabretooth. I feel like it should have been the other guy.
No, I was good with it. That guy.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's the old school Logan.
That's true. But then we got the newest Juggernauts. The latest one.
Yeah. Well, but that's the thing, though. It was a mix of both.
Yeah.
Like, Psylocke was there for like a brief second. There was Toad from...
Oh, that's
Toad,
right. Psylocke was there, yeah.
Toad was there. I guess Pyro was there in Days of Future, right?
Yes.
And we got old school Logan. We got old school in Sabretooth. We got old school. God, there's somebody else. I don't know.
Oh, the girl with the long fingers, the Sting, the Deathstrike. Deathstrike, right? That side?
Yeah,
the Asian girl.
The X-Men movies?
Yeah, she was in part 3, I want to say. Because she remember at the end, like she got that hose stuck on her and then she got bled out through her eyes and shit.
Well, yeah,
no, that's
like
Origins. That's when she came out.
They could do that stuff because it's a multiverse movie. It's like, oh, there's variations of everybody. And when he met Juggernaut, he said, you're this year's Juggernaut? Like there were things like that throughout the whole thing. And it's like, oh, so what they're hinting at I guess, is that different iterations don't have to be the exact same person.
I feel like the Juggernaut didn't do his running thing. I would have liked to see them getting like pinball with Deadpool or something, just run him over.
Yeah, well, that tracks with the last Juggernaut too, not doing shit.
The
Yeah.
Juggernaut just chasing what's it, Katie Fry to the walls, and she's just smashing right through him.
Well, that one too. Deadpool too. He was not very much.
Oh yeah, he was not much. You're right. Oh, that's right. He came out, he got electrocuted in his butt cheeks. I like the part when he's running through the walls and they meet that mutant that takes away your ability and it just crashes to the wall and goes boom, just knocks out. She's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I turn off people's abilities." She's like, "What?" And then they couldn't go through the walls anyways.
I guess Johnny Storm too.
Flamers on.
You know what
Hi
else too?
guys, little flamer.
One that we mentioned when we talked about Black Widow.
Yes.
When he arm wrestles the Red Guardian, when he arm wrestles the guy.
The bear?
Yeah, and I made it a big thing because I was like, dude, that's the first mutant. But yeah, he was in this movie too. He had his big dumbass circus suit on. This one too. He was working with Cassandra.
I didn't know that.
I don't know how they got. God, why can't I think of his name now?
Describe him.
McAvoy. How they got McAvoy to turn into a girl to be Cassandra, but damn, dude, she really nailed it.
Jeez, man. That and then I heard they put like prosthetic fingers, made her longer. So she'd be like,
The thing longer.
let me get in your brain for a minute. Let me jab in there.
That was awesomely creepy. I hope they didn't just kill her off immediately, and that she gets to come back in some way because she was awesome.
Probably in the other one, in the other universe, she's gonna be a good girl.
Nah, let her just be a creep constantly. And even she's like, I don't know why I'm like this.
I know. They say that she was sent there as soon as she was born as a baby. She was sent to the void.
Yeah.
To avoid everybody else. How does she harness her powers? I was gonna ask you, what if you had to choose what cameos you wanted to see? Like who you want like to see?
Man, I don't know if I would have changed. I mean, the lecture was out of left field, but she was cool.
She did her thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have really. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like more X-Men stuff would have been neat.
More. If I had to pick, I would have had Ghost Rider in there.
They actually considered him. They had talked to him to reprise his role. Nick Cage.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it didn't happen. They cut it. But maybe it'll be in like deleted scenes.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get Ghost Rider in there. I'll get Silver Surfer. That'd be cool.
Another thing I would have thrown in maybe is like something to tie it in to its place now on the timeline.
More 4.
Because that was like half of the reason for this movie.
I'll throw Kang in there.
He's Marvel's Jesus. That okay. So this didn't come from a credible source or anything. It was just like a theory or whatever that was out there.
How incredible!
Incredible. But they were talking about the initial script was.
Oh, I read that too. There's like 2 of them.
Yeah, that they were trying to stop Kang.
And they failed.
They were trying to find anchor beings to do it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna find Logan to help me stop him." Like that would have been cool.
But no, Mr. Majors got to go over there and slap people around, even though they were not found guilty.
In self-defense.
In self-defense, he goes like, and they run away. See what you did? Well, it's not only that. I feel like Ant-Man, like we talked about it. Like I feel like he damaged it.
Yeah.
These stupid super ants kind of slapped that fool around.
Yeah, but that was part of the plan.
Yeah, even when we saw him too, it's like, man, he should have just mollywop everybody. But now he got taken down by ants, which kind of, for me, it soured him. But then the redeeming quality is when we saw him in Loki, when he was talking to him normal, like the big boss, you know, like instead of all those
But the
different.
whole point of that character is that he learns. You know, he never really dies. He just comes back and back and back. He just learns and learns.
But not this time.
Well,
Freaking because Doom uses the cosmic cube on him and he kills everybody. He even kills Thanos with the. He's like, "Is this your spine?" He takes it. Is this your spine? Can't wait.
biggest
They're gonna do. We'll talk more about Doom later down the road. Right now, let's get back to this homie right here. I really enjoy the soundtracks. Really off the wall. It's
yeah,
not typical action movie or not music. No, nothing, none of that. I was expecting some dubstep. We didn't get that.
yeah. I still listen to Shoop from the first one. Hey,
I still need
baby.
we got a lot of Madonna in here. We got Instinct. We got a lot of retro music.
Yeah,
And then they pay a lot for that. What was it? A Kia Fiesta that they were driving? No, Odyssey, Honda Odyssey.
oh man, yeah. So much promo money just for him to shit on it.
Yeah, what was it? It was an older model, right? 1994, I think it was. 95 Honda Odyssey, I think. It was a used car.
Untreated. What do you say? Untreated chlamydia came out. Honda needed an answer to that, so they came up with the Odyssey. I changed my mind. The Honda Odyssey fucks hard. Too bad you don't, pencil dick.
That was a good jab between Logan and Deadpool.
It's funny that everyone was like, that the whole. It's like, oh, they're gonna fight. They don't. They regenerate. Like there's no stakes here. No
But when
stakes
you
at all.
said, but I was gonna say, but when you said that they feel every single jab, staff broken,
Yeah,
so
and like that's really something. If you really think about it, like that's not fun.
after a
But
while, you're like,
I wish that they would reflect that because, like, I don't care how many times I stub my toe. Every time feels like the first time.
you're like,
So I really wish that it was reflected better on the screen. That, like, yeah, you're not gonna die from it, but it fucking sucks. But they were just like, no, we're just gonna fight like usual. It's like,
you're like
no, man.
stab, and then crap.
Yeah, like stop, like it hurts. No, okay.
That's why I'm surprised they didn't slice them into little pieces.
And in the comics when they fought, Wolverine ate Deadpool, and then Deadpool regenerated inside of him. They popped out like in
Aliens?
Invincible, where she tries to grow inside his body.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Then he gets eaten in.
oh man, I'm still not okay from that.
But yeah, that was horrible, bro. She gets eaten him.
Mm-hmm.
So so yeah, that was my cameo picks. I was gonna say, did you enjoy the suit when he finally got revealed? When he put on the
Yeah.
whole head thing.
Oh, you know how? Yeah, dude, everybody cheered when that happened. It was amazing.
Honestly, I don't like it.
Oh, okay, you didn't
I-
cheer. Everybody else cheered.
When I looked at it, it was off for me some reason. I don't know. I'm just so used to him. Just it was cool without the thing, but without the hood, without the
Now he
ears.
looked way cooler with it on.
I think the thing that was throwing me off was the eyes. You know, it was like fucking eyes. They're white like this. They're constant white.
What's the wind resistance on those blowjob hangers? Sorry, I get very catty when I'm jealous.
Yeah. Fucking A, man. I thought we were gonna get the X-Men cameo with Cyclops, Storm, and Jean at least, against the Deadpools.
We got name drops.
We got name
And saying
drops.
there was no stakes with all the Deadpools. It's like, oh, none of these are gonna die.
Except one.
He doesn't even count because look, you can't be handsome and invulnerable. This is one or the other.
We're talking about Nice Pool. It's just him with his samurai-looking, what's it called? His bun, no mask, his Ryan Reynolds perfect face.
Let her choose her papa.
We get introduced to the ugliest dog in the world. Dog pool.
Did we talk about that? That dog actually did win the ugliest dog contest.
That's what we thought about. Like somebody's gonna.
The UK, where everything is uglier.
I was gonna say I thought that's where the hunter spiders come from, but no, they come from New Zealand?
No, New Zealand. New Zealand is a place of peace.
Oh, Austria.
And beauty.
Oh, New Zealand is where they record the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, because it's beautiful and peaceful, and then right across the lake, there's those crazy ass prison rioters.
God almighty.
All names are last, dickhead. You know who you are.
I'm scared now, man. You got the hunters out there. Mama. Then his dad shows up all like, Daddy, where you been? I've been popping another mom. Oh, Bambi, never change.
Man, great, because I don't know where we're at. So.
No, we're just picking and choosing like Pikachu. No, I was just referring the costume with the eyes with the hood thing that I didn't like.
Oh man, when he put on that costume, I was like, God damn.
So when I'm looking at Wolverine, I'm doing eye contact. I'm looking at his facials and everything. Deadpool, but Deadpool, you could tell where he's coming from. Like I don't know how, but you could tell where he's blinking.
Oh, like when he's looking at his abs and he looks and he's like,
yeah, exactly. Like you already know, you're looking at it, Yeah. And then you see Wolverine, it's just like, where are you, bro? I don't know where you're at.
I don't know, man. You know what? Actually, my very favorite part of the whole Wolverine experience was.
What was it?
And you already talked about it. Was the Sabretooth fight?
Oh yeah.
So I don't think it was the Sabretooth yet. I think it was when he was about to square up against Deadpool, the first time. When he gets on all fours and he has his claws and he's like, I was like, oh, that's awesome. like I'm not even. I wasn't even nerd. I didn't have my special sock out. It wasn't a nerd thing. It was just like, it's fucking cool. Like, I don't know, because he did look like an animal.
Is that the squat he did?
Yeah, dude, it was very animalistic.
That would have been cool. They did the payoff what they did in X-Men '97 when Gambit's riding on his back, and he charges up his claws.
Yeah, well, we got that moment with Deadpool having the when he had the claws. Guy with forks for hands.
But yeah, it would have been cool with Gambit and him and just like recreate that. But it was a cool moment though.
Man, I liked.
He would have done that too with when he gets stabbed, like, my name is Gambit, remember it, or some shit like that.
He does say that. Remember the name.
Remember the name, Gambit.
They call me Gambit. Do they really, or did you just really, really want him to? And it never quite took off. Why, man? That's so cool, man.
Good moments.
Justice.
There's a part of the review we're gonna name drop all the cameos that showed up. We got Blade. Hey, what do you thought? Rate. Okay, we're gonna rate the cameos appearance. Here we go. Blade, 1 through 5. What do you give it?
What, is 5 the best?
Yeah, 1 through 5. 5 the best.
How would you rate Across the Service today? 1 being the worst.
3 stars. 3 stars. Okay, do it 1 to 10 then. Fine, 1 to 10.
Blade, absolutely Blade. Those are the tops, man. Like, I didn't see it. Nobody saw it coming. They hit it so well.
It just sucks our theater was kind of empty. Nobody really get the cheer pop that we usually do. When he came out, I was like, woo! And everyone's like, yeah! And they just petered out. I was like, oh, okay.
I did. I was like, woo!
So what do you give it?
Yeah, you 5 or 10. I don't know, whichever one we
I mean, 1
landed
through
on.
10. 1 through 10. You give it a 10?
Yeah.
All right. I gave it a cool 9. You know, he coming out of nowhere. He had a little gray goatee going on. His little.
Yeah.
And then we got Elektra, which I didn't see coming. That's what they call the Forgotten Ones. Nobody saw that one coming.
I would not have guessed that at all.
And I was just like, who is this again? I was like, oh, yeah, Elektra.
You must be Wonder Electra. Oh, yeah, Electra.
Sure. He goes, oh, sorry about Deadpool. Nah, it's okay.
And
Not
Gambit.
Deadpool. I'm sorry about Daredevil, she says.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. Ooh.
What do you give Elektra, 1 through 10?
God, you still like an 8. I mean, like, maybe. I
It's
don't
more
know.
shock value than anything?
It was very shocking. And she looked great, you know? She nailed it.
Have you seen the training video she did? She posted? How
Nah,
to become Elektra?
I saw that it existed, but I was just like, fuck. Like, at that point, I was just so, like, overstimulated with Deadpool and Wolverine shit. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't research anything. I didn't look anything up, but the internet was like, you like this, huh?
Look here.
I was like, all right, I guess, like, yeah, I kind of want to, yeah. But then it's like, see what Ryan Reynolds said about this. And I was like, okay, sure, why not? Fuck it.
And then every single interview was popping up, and I'm like, oh, shit. My timeline was getting flooded.
What the other guy said about this, like, fucking, what's the matter? He knows what he said. He reflected that. Fuck. How many people do you have to ask the same question?
And then the little video I posted, I fucking forgot, over 5,000 views. Thank you guys for making that blow up.
Nah, do better.
All right, sorry. I'll do better, Slay. There's some hard grinding. So you give Elektra what, 8 shock value? And then the most one of that I saw that blew my mind, gave it a perfect 10, was Gambit. When he showed up, hit that corner. I was not expecting him. I didn't know nothing about this project that he was working on until later.
Mm-mm.
I didn't know into it. I feel sorry for him because he said he had a falling out of love out of comic books. And he said, man, freak this. So he swore off any Marvel movies. So I was like, damn. That was a nice surprise. And even when he talked Cajun, I was like, oh, shit. He nailed it.
You know what's funny is that day I was telling somebody who is a big Chan fan, was like, hey, you know, he was supposed to be the superhero and blah, 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 nerd. And I was like, yeah, like it never happened, whatever. It would have been kind of cool to see. That fucking day. And then we saw in the movie and I was like, what? That's cool.
Can you see him as Venom? Nah, huh?
You know, even like I was reticent to say that I could see him as Gambit, but I think he did pretty good. But like him having layers is hard for me to comprehend, especially because he like made a name as a stripper. But it's just like he's just very like he's just a himbo, you know. It's like it's like watching what's his face, Thor, try to be something that's not surface level Thor. it's like
everything goes back to his latest paper, you know.
It's just like I don't know. I don't see you conveying subtlety and layers to your character.
So yeah, it's all when we saw Gambit was talking, it was funny, you know. It's just and my mom was deep in all that balls and all that ball talk that they were doing. I was like, whoa.
Even I was like, Remy would not say that shit. Like,
I know.
I don't know. I guess this one's just a little more perverted. It got that R rating.
You just let him fly. Like, what rated are we? We're R. Let it go, baby. Let him fly.
He said, "Whoo, I'm about to make a name for myself here."
That was a little Irish, but I like it.
That's
I'll
how
take it. I'll take it.
I
Fuck
want
it.
to make a rap for myself. Yeah.
Or Scottish between that. Get some bagpipes on this guy.
Where's my soup?
There you go.
Did you touch me fucking soup?
It's my soup.
Where's my soup? Dude, but it turns out he's actually Frozone. Where's my super soup?
Suit. Well, now I want to see.
Danger.
Now I want to see the Incredibles with those subtitles. I gotta find out to see if Man, that'd be cool. We could do it without being fucking flagged. If we was it dubbed our own movie, dub the movie as it's playing. We're just saying random lines. That'd be hilarious.
Maybe we'll just do it.
We're gonna own Disney. We're gonna own a Disney video. How about Johnny Captain America? Everybody thought it's like, look, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
Yeah.
I said,
didn't expect it.
he goes, I said fire on. It's like fire on. I was like, even me, I was like, fire on. What do you mean?
Right up until that point, I forgot that he did that.
Yeah, me too. Everybody's like, flame on. I was like, flame on. I was like, oh, that's right.
But it's funny because right before that, it was like, you dickheads are gonna pay, and then he's like, Deadpool looks at him like he doesn't talk like this. Well, that's when you felt like, oh, something's up. I just thought he was gonna be like, I don't know, just like a grizzled cat, but no, it was not that.
I think it's gonna be fucking like all swolled up. But yeah, so Mr. Pyro was there, like, she's like, give me a fucking fire. She's like, yeah, he's with us. And they're like, no, he's not with us no more.
Yeah, you would think somebody who turned their entire body into flame would be stronger.
Yeah, with the oxygen, right? You have oxygen.
Yeah.
Look, he could have done a fire, was it fire tornado or something like that?
Shiroko.
What a fucking waste of opportunity with these people, man.
Well, there's now a recurring theme where they just kill off Fantastic Four characters brutally.
Yeah, that's true. But even says like, look, you know what he was doing to our budget?
Then he talks about Reed Richards.
Yeah.
He mentions him.
He was John Krasinski? Krasinski?
Yeah, John Kronkowski.
There you go. It was that guy. In the Illuminati when he gets like silly string.
Yep.
Jeez. And then Miss Captain Britain gets cut in half with her own shield.
What do you think of this anchor being thing?
That's a new take on it. It came out of nowhere.
Well, again, I think that was the whole Kang thing.
I hate with the whole fucking time stream thing.
I think it was more that they were like, I don't know. I think it was a Kang angle.
Ankle.
But instead, they had to like change it quick. I don't know. I mean, there's some plot holes there, but it's just kind of like, so what? Like,
yeah,
you could tell that. I think Loki season 2 and this movie were kind of written around the same time, parallel. I mean, this movie, Brian confirmed that they began filming in 2022. So Loki was was around then.
That's the thing is like we see it being a tree at the end, and all of a sudden we still see the timeline. So I was like, and it's also the main timeline. I was like,
because they're all
sacred now.
This doesn't occur at that point yet.
But then we see B12 as their leader.
Is in charge.
Oh, there you go. B52.
So B52.
The Love Shack, baby.
Red Lobster. You know what I learned about that song, by the way? So
Red Lobster.
Like Love Shack, it's just a place that they rent and they like bang everyone.
There you go.
I mean, that's what it is. Sorry to ruin it, but like the part where she's like tin roof, because he's like, "You're what?" And she's like, "My tin roof is rusted." That means that she's pregnant, and that's
There
why
you
he's
go.
like, "What?" I just like I was
You
minus.
gotta knock a little louder.
I was today years old, you know, like I just learned that.
Oh my goodness. Was she munching on rugs?
So anyway, she was in charge. So didn't that occur at the end of Loki?
What, munching on rugs or Red
Because
Lobster?
Renslayer
Oh, back to this.
Renslayer was not unalived until the end of Loki season 2, right?
They call her Rim Slayer. I was like, damn. That's yeah. Ends at season 2. The Rim Slayer. No wonder Morbius didn't want to leave her.
Yeah, they all call. Okay, so they said Deadpool is pansexual. He'll hook up with anything.
Even McCann.
Okay, but he's only ever had girlfriends. Like, yeah, he gets pegged, but just saying. I think he's just like flirty. I think he just like is fun and talks about how he wants to bang everything.
Oh, I wish they would introduce Death. Lady Death.
Well, if they continue the franchise, maybe.
He even tweeted, he's saying that I think it's time for me to hang it up until it's time for me to get a call. So I'm like, no. All I understand is, like, what are you going to do now? It's like, come on, man. Just either that or keep writing the comic book would be cool, you know?
That would be cool if he did like a Gerard Way, where Gerard Way started off as a comic book writer, and then he got rejected, and he was walking out of the office, and 9/11 happened.
Oh, shit.
And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make music instead," because I was very moved by this whole thing. And then after he made it big with the music, he's like, "Cool, I'm gonna go back to the comics." And now he writes a bunch of comics.
Sometimes you got to walk away from the thing that you love to get recharged. Something like that. Yeah, the whole where were we? The anchor beings, you're saying. Anchorman.
Yeah.
Nope,
Scotch.
That and like you're saying with B-52 and the whole Loki, like he's holding the king of stories that we call him now, even though he's not officially named that.
Yeah.
He's holding all of them. So why does the Paradox person wants to destroy that timeline? What do you think? Is it because of the Fox timeline inside baseball?
I think he just got like a note from middle management, and they were like, "Oh, take care of this." And he's like, "Oh, this is bullshit."
I guess he was going rogue, right? Like saying, like, you guys went soft. I still want to kill people, I guess.
I don't know. I just hate that they wasted like such a neat concept and a cool name on just like a regular ass British guy.
That's every Marvel movie now. And the whole thing with the sacred timeline, I'm like, I thought everything became a sacred timeline.
My name is Nigel Paradox.
Nigel Thornberry.
Smashing.
I'm still waiting for a live action, man.
Yes, I'm sure they'll do it.
Who you cast? Anyway, we'll get into that later. We should do a parody, man. I want to do that.
Never.
About Thornberry.
I watched the crossover with the Rugrats in them. I was just not a Nickelodeon kid.
Cartoon Network, RIP.
Yeah, R.I.P. in peace, man. Now it's fucking Cinemax or whatever it's HBO.
Skinamax.
Huh.
So yeah, so over here, Mr. Paradox created this machine called the Timeline Destroyer thing.
The Time Cruncher, the Time Ripper.
Time Ripper. It's like one of those hentai fucking movies. Skipping back to where we meet Cassandra. Was it Cassandra Nova? What did you thought of her whole fucking overall like freaking personality and power, dude? I'll be afraid.
Like, really overalls.
Marvel finally introduced a baddie that actually I was afraid of, man. That, you know, like, oh crap, this girl, if she's ever escaped, will do damage.
Damn, man, they fumbled a baddie. Well, speaking of hentai, dude, I got so caught up in the plus size elf show, and I'm very embarrassed by that. But
Plus size elf show. Don't look it up, kids.
I was not. It just was there, and I was like, oh.
You like hentai? Here, how about this one?
And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put some noise on so I fall asleep. And it's not. It's brain dead, man. It's not. It's not a smartwatch by any means.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that noise.
But it finds its audience. Anyway.
Remember, guys, don't look up plus elf hentai.
You don't have to add a hint. Anyway. It's art. Yeah, like I said, with the finger face and the unchecked power, I felt like she was definitely a force. And especially, I mean, they even mentioned that she was Omega level, which means she could destroy a universe
straight out the womb.
And then they just fart in the wind, man. Again.
Well, they straight out mentioned like she was brought there beyond Charles' knowledge of her existing.
Yes, but also,
who brought her there though?
She mentions that she encountered several Charleses, and then she just fucking killed them all.
How the fuck she got there? How the Charleses got there?
They got pruned, bro.
So what? The wrong Charles. Anyway, we get open a can of worms.
Charles.
So Charles went through different timelines. She was causing incursions. Because that's the only way. That's the only way you get there, by being pruned. So, either that, they know how to open a door to get there. Because they even said a wizard. Yo, wizard, Harry.
You're a hairy wizard.
Harry Wizard left his little wand behind. He's like, look, I can open it with this.
There's now 2 consecutive episodes that I say that in. What?
Espengalocious.
You know what was nonsense? When they had the Juggernaut helmet on her, and she's like, the only way for me to open the portal is for you to remove this helmet, during which time I will murder you. She didn't need the helmet off for that. It's her fucking fingers. Like, she was lying. And like, I get like, okay, yeah, like it doesn't matter for the plot at all whether she was lying or not. But it also matters that she duped both of them so easily. To me, just on like a petty level, that I'm like, come on.
If Charles was here, what would you do? Remove the helmet. She's like, what?
I did all the other ones.
You know how hard it was for him to take out the helmet from homie to give it to you and just for you to take it off?
I love how X did Juggernaut to get that helmet, though.
Oof.
He did the fucking Saw 1. What's it? Oh, no, Hostile.
Hostile.
You're free to go.
Can you still work if you walk backwards?
You know,
I feel like they just keep. I don't want to try it, but
crab walk.
Jeez, you wake up and your kinkles are gone. No thank yous.
No thanks.
They showed us a forklift video of a person was driving with the forks too low and the guy was wearing flip-flops and just got him right in the back of the leg. Oh my god.
Oh, bro got forked up.
Son of a bitch. It's like sliced. Like,
I don't believe in astral anything. Somebody gave me a protection stone. Did you ever see the now that you said astral projection, did you ever see the thing where the girl's like, my boyfriend is having astral sex every night? It's cheating.
What the fuck?
Comedy. And she 100% believes that. But anyway, I think it's silly.
I'm scared.
So somebody give me a stone.
Get him stoned, please. Everybody, get him stoned.
Something very
Hit up the
daunting.
hit, man. Hit up the hit. I'm saying, hey, I will get you stoned.
Something
Smoke this
occurred in
guy
my
out.
life, involving
Smoke
a
this guy
pork
out. He
chop.
wants to get stoned.
You sure? But I was very close to being taken out of commission, and
Oh
it didn't
no!
happen. Yeah, and you know,
You Felipe it over?
who knows? Who knows what interfered? It may have been me
Jeez.
yelling at the fucking guy driving the forklift, but it also it's just an right place, right time. But it was pretty close. I was close to being out of commission again.
It's funny. There's a crosswalk in New Zealand where they have a bucket in each end.
All of a sudden, you know all about New Zealand.
Hey, they're saying, hey, you like New Zealand? How about this?
Marmite Beach.
So in these buckets they have bricks. So you pick up a brick. It says pick up a brick and then wave it, and everybody just stops. So you cross and you put the brick back in the other bucket. So it goes backwards. So every time you're about to cross the crosswalk, you pick up the brick. You
They
crack
call
your
that
fucking
being
window.
bricked up for safety.
been bricked up for Cheerios. But yeah, back to Cassandra Cage. I mean, Cassandra Mova. Dude, her power scaling is insane when Johnny Blaze is like, oh yeah. And then Deadpool was edging him on and she's like, all right. Instant sploshy noodles, spaghetti.
Yep.
I forgot how her skeleton actually looked like with meat in it. I was like, and it became a stain, like instantly. It was.
Can it kill?
I was like, damn. Then the whole future side thing when he gets inside of a Wolverine with his finger in there.
Oh, your fingers are inside me and not in a good way.
The thing I didn't get, I thought he had like a metal. Could she penetrate metal skulls?
I don't think it was the skull itself.
Oh, okay. But let me dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
You know when he was gonna? I thought he was gonna reveal that Wolverine said that I'm the one that I came home. He was saying that he came home fucking shit faced, and by the time he got home, all the X-Men were dead or whatnot. I thought it was gonna be one of those what's it called? Old Man Logan story where he killed all the X-Men because he was being controlled.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't that.
I thought it was gonna be that, like, yeah, I'm the one who was controlled and I killed my people. La la la.
So in Cassandra's introduction, she's also the one who caused Genosha, which was the big mutant massacre. But I thought that they were gonna say that he, like, initiated that, you know, so that he would have some more skin in the game against her.
Mm.
But no, she never interacted with the world, I guess. So.
I guess she never had a heart to heart with somebody, you know. She was been always treated as bad, you know. She never had that reflection of what you could, like, you're good too, you know. Charles loved you, blah blah blah. If he knew that you were here, he'll find a way to take you out and doom the whole world. But hey, he loved you.
They didn't care about you.
He would have killed you. I still like the line when they say, like, oh, like, well, Punishers went through here, like, oh, 6 of them or whatnot, and then Daredevil, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry about Daredevil, and he's like, no, I'm not. Electro said, he's like, yeah, but there's only been one blade. I was like, ooh,
only ever going to be one blade. Get
fire.
out of here, Rashad Ali.
What's his name? Rashad Ali? Muhammad Ali?
Motherfucker. Doesn't matter. All black characters are now
Ali
replaced by RDJ.
It's Morbius.
He's gonna be the new T'Challa.
Dude, I would like to see Morbius as a cameo, bro. Sheesh.
He's gonna be the new
Let's keep it going with the cameos.
All cameos, but it's all Robert Downey.
We should do a video like
that. It's just our faces are filtered. I'm the dude that looks like a dude disguised as another dude.
Playing multiple dudes. Mm-hmm.
Salute.
Guys, you think wondering I'm drinking some Baileys.
All right.
Some Baileys.
You guys know, you know
Wrap
me.
it up.
You know I don't drink a lot of beer. Not a
But
big
when I
beer
do.
guy. But the one I do, no, this one.
Dos
This, one,
Equis.
this is it's from Kern River Brewing.
Citra Doble APA.
Yeah.
What I
APA.
drink, hopefully, can you sponsor us, Mango Cart, please? I'm a huge fan. I'm gonna start
This was
drinking.
my sponsor right here.
Could we get
you mean Golden
I think we
Road,
get
fool.
banned. I wonder what's the policy now. Can we drink live? Who knows? We'll find out.
But
Drinky.
that was not gonna stop me.
Yeah, me neither.
Dude, you
Yeah,
like-
Mango
I
Cart.
live
Is,
right next to it. We can go over there whenever. The food's
Okay,
really
I'm down.
bomb.
you guys want to do a meet and greet with the Hitman and the Zombie at where was it?
Golden Road Brewing, bro.
Oh, Golden Bro. You want to meet us
We'll
at
be there for
Golden
like an
Brew?
hour, and then we'll be at the strip club.
Then we'll be fine. We'll all pitch in to get a party bus to get us there.
Dude, it's like 2 blocks away. What are you talking about?
Party with the Hitman and the Zombie tour. End of summer. Shit. Comment below if you guys want to do that. Meet at the Golden Brew.
Yep.
So anyways, the way I prepare my golden cart, my mango cart is I get the mango cart, I crack it open, get some lemons, squeeze it in there, 3 of them, drop it in there, get a little bit of tahini, just a little bit, pinch, stir that bitch, pa dentro, compa.
Also,
Delicioso.
crack open my dreams.
You gotta do a hole in the side, shotgun it.
Mhm.
What everybody was advertising? The Kraken, whatever it was. Remember the Kraken? It's like a little funnel thing that you put at the bottom of the beer, and it clamps into it, and you open the top, and it's like you suck it in, like, some shit like that.
I'm good with like tips.
All these college kids get in like, oh yeah, and smash it over their heads, and they bust it open. But anyway, so yeah, Cassandra's OP.
So the movie.
We're about to end this. So Cassandra, you know, she figured like she doesn't want to just rule the void with what's his name? Oliath.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to what Kid Thor and the other Thor, not Thor's. What's it? Loki variants. Aren't they in the void? But they're in a different part of the void, probably.
Yeah.
'Cause the
Well,
void is
but they
big.
specifically went over the part they were in, the desert, right?
Yeah. These are.
I mean, they briefly drove through it with the Honda Odyssey that fucks. But
Hey, we saw
didn't
the Thor helmet on the sand, the OG
Yeah.
one.
yep, remember.
So, why was Thor crying? Is he dead?
That's in the
Well, I guess-
future. He said it's in the future. It happens.
I wonder what we'll see. Oh, he probably takes a bullet from him, but he can die.
Deadpool to me.
And he comes flying. And he grabs him ass first. He just like palms his ass and he just drops him. He's like,
Taylor is definitely a predator, but I'm into it.
so yeah, so the whole helmet thing, and they escape because of the magician's wand. They go back, trying to stop the Time Ripper. And then that's when he captures Pyro. Pyro's like, "You've been betraying me." Talking to, what's his name? Paradox. She's like, just ask me once. Like, you don't have to be sticking your fingers in me. Do you even wash your hands? That was what Pyro told him. Like, yes, I'm working with this guy, trying to get out, out of the void. Blah, blah, blah. So they strike a deal. She gets out. She starts the machine. She wants to destroy all the people. And that's when she hires all the Deadpools?
Yep.
We get the Samurai Pool. We get the Weapon X. Not
Oh
Weapon X,
man.
is it?
Oh, Queen.
The Dark Deadpool, Woman
Let's
Pool,
get into all the Deadpools that we see.
Baby Pool, Western Pool.
Oh, was he there?
Yeah, I saw him somewhere.
All right. We got Kid Pool,
Dog
the
Pool.
prettiest of all.
The
Yeah.
only one girl.
We got Head Pool.
Head Pool.
Head Pool, which I later learned was voiced by Nathan Fillion, which, you know, I don't know. Not a lot of people would know him outside of my specific level of nerdistry, but he was the main character in Firefly. And he's been in Castle and the Rookie. I don't know, he's a good actor. I like him.
Ooh. I
So
thought
he was
I thought Head Pool was the head from the chopped up Ryan Reynolds from X-Men Origins, Wolverine.
Nope, he was a totally separate character. Yeah, there's that. Who else?
We saw the monk one that you were saying with the beads.
Yeah,
The beads.
Zenpool,
Zenpool.
who is notably more powerful than Deadpool.
We didn't see the Deadpool Mexicano.
We saw what is it? Last Musician.
Oh yeah. Just so many, bro.
We saw Welsh Pool from Wales from their
The Kid
Ryan
Pool.
Reynolds, the Wrexham, whatever, something Wrexham. And his co-star, Mac, Rob Johanny, from that show, who also owns that team with him. He was one of the TVA agents. And I wondered about that. Oh, they're like good friends now. I wonder if he's going to be in the movie. Yeah, like not, but like fucking barely. That doesn't count, dude. And then Tom Holland's brother was also in it, but he also was just like nobody. So, all right, great. And then who else? There was Deadpool 2099.
Oh yeah.
With the
Deadpool
laser
corpse.
That was Dreadpool. Remember we talked about him.
Sheesh.
And then there was Lady Deadpool.
Deadpool, like you said. Deadpool.
And Peter Pool.
Baby Pool. Dreadpool, what the hell?
You're reading it? I just said that.
Ultimate Deadpool was in it.
Oh, was he? Oh, that guy's an asshole. He's a super racist. He's the worst.
Oh, they have Ronan Deadpool in there too.
Like, yes, obviously he's the one who bows.
Death Mask. They missed out on Venom Pool. Was he in it?
We are Venom. No, because he's a Sony property.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Sony. That'd be cool, man. But yeah, like it was a cool battle, you know. And then Mr. We get an ice pool, and then Deadpool gets him. He's like, "Hey," she's like, "All right, we're gonna move over here to the sandwich cart, which is like practical, like a walking nurse." He's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, okay, go." So he starts shooting him.
Full of health supplies. No, it's not. Freaking Logan.
So freaking.
I'm gonna take you to safety noise. Dude, imagine like you're dying and you just hear somebody like, "He's not gonna save you." Man, why?
It was funny when he tells him like, "Hey, when did you start regenerating?" He's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Oh shit." Out of all the Deadpools, I get the one that doesn't regenerate.
I mean, he really didn't need a shield anyway.
He's, I know, right?
It's totally.
I guess he was gonna get blown up, probably. Which just happens.
Yeah.
He's walking. He's like,
has happened to him in the past.
He's like, stay with me. You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna be all right. And the fucking head just goes, fucking splatter his brain. Dude, that whole
Deadpool.
fight scene, no head,
No
whole
head.
fight scene, man, that was badass.
Have you ever seen that video where the dude stands up in the movie theater?
I haven't seen that one.
So no head. So no head pool. Nah.
And then after that, I mean, they're like, after they start killing everybody, and then they start putting themselves back together. He's like, man, when are we gonna get out of this? And then that's when, what's his name? Larry? No, it's Jerry. She shows up in a moped.
Peter?
Scare Bear? Yeah, Peter. Is this Peter?
So close. Yes, yeah, it's Peter.
Oh, there you go. It was Peter. You're like, hey, it's Peter. What's up, Peter?
Oh, Peter.
So they were like, oh, huddling over his Peter. Like, Peter. Like, everybody knows Peter. Like, yeah, we have a Peter in every world.
Enjoy my Peter.
I would have been overwhelmed if I was that guy. I'm like, man, if I get killed here, that's it for me. Type of thing. You know, like, oh, hi guys, how you doing? So they went in and they were giving the whole speech with like, I'm gonna kill this world, blah blah blah, and then she's like, Wolverine's like, let me do this for my team. He's like, all right, do it. Then he kicks him in the nuts, and then Deadpool takes his spot. And they hold hands to this song, this 80s song, 90s song.
And then he does the Superman in the window.
Oh, yeah.
You know what we talk about? The Henry Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There's just so many
He looked
cameos.
very good. But he looks so good as Wolverine.
But then he just one-punched them, which I was like,
You were just leaving. You know what? I am very hopeful to see him back in the MCU. We'll talk about what role I'm expecting of him. I don't think it's going to be Wolverine. What I'm expecting is that they're going to pass the torch on to 23 and his son Daken. Daken is his name.
Doki.
Yeah,
He's
I
waiting
don't
The
think
Rock to
Wolverine's
show up.
gonna exist in there.
I was waiting for The Rock to show up and take over the whole fucking MCU.
Oh,
Do you smell what the
That's when it goes
Daddy
right in the
Rock is cooking? Then they finally
let him
could get then we could finally get The Rock versus Vin Diesel.
it's never happened before.
Family
Vin
versus
Diesel. What the fuck?
yeah, he's Groot, remember? Actually go out of they have beef. They have real life beef. So I mean it'll be cool to see him in the Marvel. She's actually laid in. They're like then we have to wrap it up because Mr. Hitman over here he's becoming a Mona Lisa.
Yeah. Probably true.
So yeah, so they hold hands, the machine breaks, and Miss Cassandra is over here getting stringed up too. She's like, too much power, and blows up.
Getting deleted.
She got deleted. And then what's it called? And then they play friendship songs that come out and see, I told you guys you're doing Rogue and this and that, and Paradox gets arrested. B-52 is congratulations, guys. And she's like, oh, I think, is this the last time we'll see each other? And then it's funny when he sneaks in the line, like, no, Disney will milk you into your 90.
You're gonna make him work until he's 90. Put your greasy tits away, you dirty slut. That was the best.
Dude,
line.
that worker, man, just looking at him, he's like,
Getting
I
rough.
usually want some of that.
Yeah.
See the guy? Sheesh.
Man. Dude, I was looking,
So that's how they walk out and they.
I was looking at the comments of that, and then everyone's like, I just want one sniff of that hair. And I'm just like, was a bad day to have eyes.
Oh God. I bet it was delicioso. Yummy, yummy. Give me a piece of ice. So yeah, so eating shawarma, and all of a sudden Dogpool shows up. He's like, "Yay, you made it! Come here!" And licking each other's tongue, which is disgusting. You know what the dog's tongue's been, dude. That thing hangs out like up to here. You're like, right? Should I?
Yeah.
So as it takes it back, and then Wolverine introduces to the whole troop, and then with Blind Owl, it's like, who the fuck is this? Wolverine, and they're having a party again. And then Wolverine tells,
"This is the 9 people I love: Rando asshole, and my ex-girlfriend, and these jerks."
she goes, "Go talk to
When
the
they
girl."
talked about when they talked about everyone from his previous movies, and he's like, they all died. The official ruling is gravity killed them, but between me and you, they didn't test well on the focus groups, especially Cable. I'm like, yes. I must have been in that group.
You said that he was too boring.
He was so boring. It was so boring. But like, man, that they would just Domino and Russell and
Yeah, man. Where's Domino, man? She was cool. Yeah. She wasn't even at the blackout scene. I mean, the blackout scene. And even the party. What the heck? What happened there?
You said it was this rando boy band motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right. Domino wasn't even part of the party, so you shouldn't care for her. Even though they're partners. What?
Yep.
So yeah, so Deadpool ended up talking to Vanessa and to try to be back together, I guess. And then, yeah, end credits. Roll the credits. Then we get the credits, and then he goes, "What? You guys keep blaming me for his death. Look, I got proof that he said all those words." Yeah, they got him killed. And he played the back.
Still, he told her.
I know, right?
Still got
her on. Oh, Deadpool never change. What was your overall thought of the whole movie going experience?
It's great. I don't know that I would have really changed any single thing about the movie. I think it was very well done. I liked it a lot.
For me, I wish they would add Colossus.
Yeah, it was just in the birthday party scene.
Yeah, there was no Colossus action. Even though, did we need him?
Not really. I mean, Wolverine was already a heavy enough hitter.
That's right. I would have been better if Colossus would be like, "Hey, I know you, Wolverine, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah, but he was never in the X-Men movies either. That's why they had free reign on him.
Because I know Colossus and Gambit are like best friends and shit.
Are they? Was Colossus even on the good guys team?
It was in the bad team all the time. Them two and X-Men Evolution, I think, and the cartoons. I remember that.
Yeah.
They're the baddies.
No, was it X-23? Was she introduced in Evolution, I think, right?
Yeah. With Spike.
Was very popular. Yeah. So they started bringing her in the show, in the comics. And then she got her own comic.
What's her name? Weapon 11? Some shit like that. Speaking of comics, I love the scene when they were going through the Wolverines and the one with the yellow cross and all those bones.
Yeah. That was one of the covers of one.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, she's sick. They recreated that thing." I thought it was like a Mortal Kombat pit or something.
Yeah, I thought Deadpool was Marvel's.
I know, right?
He is risen, baby girl.
Sheesh. Forgot about that. The X.
Fuck.
An X is actually a turned down cross, so it's just yeah. You're like, no shit, Sherlock. What do we get struck by lightning? What other the short Wolverine was hilarious. He's like, oh, you stuck the dismount.
Comic accurate because he's 5'3".
Sheesh. Like one of my kids. What was the other one? He was a millionaire. He was like playing casino and he got punched.
Yeah, that's what fucks me up about all that montage is that like he just murdered people.
Yeah.
He didn't know who Deadpool was. He immediately just murdered this guy. He didn't know he would not die.
He's like, hi, I'm trying to help. He's like, nope.
Okay.
I like the whole limp claw syndrome that happens after you drink a lot of whiskey.
That happens to a lot of Wolverines over 40.
Got the limp claws over there.
Oh, I did like in the Hot Ones with you and Ryan. They're reminiscing over their friendship and stuff. And Ryan's like, "Oh, he really helped me grow as a person." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
He's like, Ryan is 47 years old. It's like, the fuck?
The heck?
Why is
It doesn't even look like it.
Nah, well, a little, but I mean, really, he's aged well.
Sheesh.
Same with Logan. Same with Hugh Jackman. He's aged very well.
That's why they call him a huge jack man. That's his actor name.
Big if true.
That's not his actual name. Can you imagine that's his acting name? I'm a huge jack man. Well, guys, a funny tidbit before the movie started, we were wearing the 3D glasses, and then they showed the trailer for NWO, New World Order, or Brave New World for Captain America. They had that. It says, please put your glasses on, and it was like saying, it's blurry. It's blurry. You can't see. I was about to get up and get a refund. Like, this was going to cheek, man, if you can't see it right. Shit, I was about to get up and say, hey, this shit's not working. But yeah. I can't wait for it to come out on DVD or not streaming DVDs anymore. I guess not. It can come out to streaming on Disney Plus, which will be what? 4 months from now, I think.
Probably, yeah.
It's gonna be like a Christmas gift. Watch.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of parents mad after the Disney account get hacked. They're gonna be watching. The kids gonna be watching it at home. So, for that being said, I know, right? With that being said, I really love it and enjoyed it. Can't wait to see where it goes from here. Which is, I hope it's up, no down. Hopefully, Disney realize how to do a movie again and pay attention to the crowd, not just milking it like a cow. You know, and then let everybody else who knows and loves that this properties take over, and not just, I want this guy in it because he's black. I want this person because of this and that and that. And I want it to end up here.
Like the new Batman show, I heard nothing but good things about it, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, man, like, that's all. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else. It goes into like the noir style, so it's like old school detective
with the long ears.
But yeah, actually, but like they made some changes.
No, that's not good.
There's a changes.
But it's Kamala Harris. Stay woke. Stay woker. Stay wokest. With that being said, we enjoy it, we love it. Marvel, please listen to your audience. Don't just send us MODOK.
Like what Deadpool said to Logan. Read the room. Come on, man. Read the room.
Read the room. You have the source material right in front of you. Just, I don't know how you messed that up. You guys been. Even Deadpool says that the whole multi-saga was crapshoot. So, please, let's get out of it. Let's keep it going straight. It's time for RBJ to be Doom.
So on that.
Oh, we're still going?
I don't know. Are we done?
Now go ahead.
You want to talk about RBJ?
Spit your deets. How you feel about it?
All right. So I'm hoping from what we got from this that they're looking for a new anchor being because Iron Man was obviously the anchor being. And they pull another Tony and they're like, oh, this guy's really, he's Tony. And then he plays like he's Tony and the guy not being Doom. I'm a shithead, whatever. And then whatever ends up happening with that Doom, it's just a one-off.
Uh-huh.
And then boom, the real twist is that it's Henry Cavill, somebody else.
Ooh.
But Henry Cavill would be pretty cool.
He takes out the armor and he jumps out. He's like, "What's up, bitches?"
Right, but it's just like, I mean, even in this movie specifically, they're like, "Oh, you're a Logan. You're always gonna be a hero." Like, how are you gonna say that? And then at the same time, be like, "Oh yeah, Tony Stark. He's a good guy, but sometimes he's not a good guy, and sometimes he goes by another name." Like, what the fuck? Make up your fucking minds. Like, stop it. That's not okay. Unless
I blame it on. I know. I blame it on Happy, man. It's his fault because he wanted to join the Avengers and he said no. It's like, what the fuck? Just let him do it. I was cheering for him, like, yeah, he's gonna join the Avengers, and Happy's like, nah, you're not. Get out of here. It's like your fault. RBJ, Doctor Doom. Check out our video.
It takes place in like March 2018.
Oh,
so when he went to the Avengers, when he went there, the compound, the Avengers were still scattered. They were still branching off from the Civil War. Because Endgame and the one before that, which escapes me at the moment, Infinity War. A month before that.
Oh shit!
It's just a mess. He doesn't say he's dead. He's just out here. He doesn't deal with that stuff. He's not dead yet. Yeah,
that's crazy, man. So yeah, we got RBJ as Doom against Peter Pasquale. Against Easter.
He's in something or other, right?
Yeah, Mandalorian. There you go. Two metal men going at it. It is the way.
Let's see. What's Gina Carrera was also in The Mandalorian, and she was Angel in Deadpool 2. Or Deadpool 1.
How about Sweet Cheeks?
Gina Carrera? Something like that.
Cucina. China Cucina.
Yeah. Oh man, that was probably your nickname in high school.
We're about to get fucking canceled. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah, I hope you guys go see it as many times as you can. It's a great piece of cinema. Personally, I love the extra touch on real 3D because it extends the blade to you. You're like, or the nunchucks, or the whole thing pops out. The whole Backstreet Boy play out when he does the head thing. It's like, bye, bye, bye.
Yeah.
So we stopped it. We're not doing the bye, bye, bye in this channel. He saw the man. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we're not doing that shit. So, oh my God, he's doing it. Well, that's saying, Everybody all together. Hitman, ready? We're gonna say bye, bye, bye. They walk that door. Baby, bye,
Ain't
bye,
no
bye. Ain't no love, whatever. I'm not a